We're going to go ahead and pull some cards specifically for twin flames to see what is going on for the divine feminine, what is going on for the divine masculine. Take what resonates, as everyone is on your own unique soul journey during this time, but we're going to go ahead and pull some cards. We are in Sagittarius season, bringing us a lot of energy as we've moved into December as well too. Today is the peak of the Cassiopeia meteor shower. It's bringing a lot of galactic energies and a lot of Andromeda energies at us. It's a galactic activation portal space that we're in still as well. And the energies are going to come back around and get quite high as we're moving into tomorrow and even through the rest of December. You guys are probably feeling the energies as they're increasing, getting ready to take us into 2024. It's Sagittarius season, all about aligning with your heart's desires, aiming bigger for your goals and your manifestations, but sometimes that's going to involve clearing energies that are not aligned with your manifestation. You're going to do a lot of that if you're in a twin flame situation. I notice a lot of outside energies try to come in between twin flames at different times, and this is something you're probably going to have to deal with and learn how to deal with. This can create karmic energies and even blocks towards union or within your union if you're in union. So make sure that you are clearing things that are not aligning specifically with your twin flame union, especially if you're in a union or if you're in a separation wanting to be in a union as well too. It brings up a ton of clearing work. Twin flames come to the planet with amazing gifts and abilities. Many of you guys have been activating these gifts and abilities since you were a child in the dream state and in different ways. Many of you are psychic and even telepathic. And the more that twin flames are around each other, the more that you're going to go ahead and activate special, specific twin flame gifts. Things that come online, such as, we'll say, clairvoyance, tapping into energy, seeing energy, sensing energy, and of course, twin flame telepathy. And while you may be intuitive and empathic and maybe inclined towards telepathy with other people, you have this special connection that only twin flames will carry. You only have one twin flame. You may have many different experiences, so that usually makes every other player in your experience karmic. Karmic partners can manifest as your friends, family, other lovers, other connections, and in many different types of ways. Oftentimes you're needing to clear a heavy load of karma specifically to come into twin flame union. You guys have carried a lot of trauma and a lot of deep inner wounding. Oftentimes the twin flame journey will bring these things up for healing as well too. This is part of that journey. If you're in a separation, you're meant to be clearing these things. It can bring up a lot of negative energies and emotions. Keep your energy clear. It's going to help you as you're making your way towards union. If you're in a union, continuing to take care of your energy, this is going to make the balancing easier that you're doing. So we're going to start out, we're going to do some cards starting for the divine feminine, specifically what's going on for the twin flame divine feminine collective, messages from the feminine to your masculine. So if you're the masculine, take this as direct message from your feminine. I should have believed in you. You always have my best interest at heart. And this is important too, because your twin flame is going to care about you like no one else. It doesn't matter what your situation is. You guys carry a deep, unconditional love that has spanned many, many lifetimes, your journey. It often does as well too. So this may be divine feminine kind of waking up to this connection. All right, so we have clearing different karmic energies coming up, and this could be clearing different commitments. It says committing to other people, committing to someone else. This could be different things, even if you're not in a extra connection, because some people are. Some of you guys may be married in other relationships. You guys might have other relationships trying to come in and things like that. Everyone's in their unique situation. Clearing karmic energies. They can manifest as people around you. I had to clear so many friends and other people that didn't have my best interest in mind, and I figure this is part of the test trials that twin flames go through as well too. So this is an important part for trusting your own intuition and your downloads, especially if you're on the twin flame journey. Not everyone is going to have your best interest at heart. Some people don't even know you, they don't know your experience. And then of course, some people, they will on purpose try to sway you on your journey. We have dark forces that sometimes come around and may interfere, trying to keep twin flames apart. I was ranting about Wuthering Heights again, which seems to be coming up across my lifetime. My own twin flame reminded me that I actually lived there where this was written, but I probably didn't even know that. But this is where very real people will come in and will try to tear apart twin flames, and oftentimes it's not a great situation. This could be your friends, family, other partners and stuff like that. Clearing outside energies is huge that may be blocking the connection. I feel this happens a lot more on the feminine side. Not to say it doesn't happen on the masculine side as well too, but you guys might be having people gossip, say, you know, like all different negative stuff. Get rid of these people. They're trying to block your path and even your spiritual path, because the true spiritual path is for you to come into union. We have a lot of misinformation on the internet. I read a lot of it, right? We have a lot of that too. You're most certainly meant to come into union with this person, and you're meant to attain and stay balanced in these 5D frequencies. Even the separation is giving you what you need so that you can become more balanced in your energy. So you're always in union in the higher anyways. This is why you're never going to stop thinking about your twin flame. You're always feeling them. You're probably having contact at different points, or even many of you guys are in union because of the ascension that's happening on planet Earth. So remember that you're always connected. And the more that you're clearing your energy, the more that you'll be able to come together in a harmonious union with this person. So we have a lot of clearing of obstacles, blocks, and even outside energies. Yes, there are tons of outside energies. Look at the spiritual communities that are trying to distort and throw things off for twin flames and make it more difficult on your journey. But I feel, once again, these are part of the tests that you must pass to come into union, and you're being tested. You may have other people and situations sent to you and things like that. This is why it's so important that you're trusting your own intuition and your own internal guidance and really following your heart, which is meant to lead you, if in a separation, back to this person as well too. I always look for you at airports as if we'll be at the same place in the world. Some of you guys might be in different places, and this is huge too, because we see this where you might not even live in the same city, town, or even country, and this is important too. And you might be looking for this person. You might be thinking of traveling. If I see someone that was telling me they're here and their twin flames in another country, and they're like thinking about going there on different time zones and different things like that. So we have different things coming up around the connection, and usually, like, if your twin flame is missing you too, you're going to have them on your mind just as much. You're going to be seeing signs. You're going to be seeing synchronicity. You know this is the one on a deep level, even though you may not be able to make sense of the deeper healing work that is coming up. Our relationship was different and special. Other people don't understand it. And just as we just discussed, someone is not going to always be able to understand your connection and things like that. Hell, we just talked about people trying to break up your connections, right? And it could be, oh my God, the friends. And it doesn't even have to be lovers. It could be families, people planting little seeds of doubt and things like that, or people that don't know this person, don't understand the connection. And that's okay. Not everyone is meant to understand your specific soul journey. That's why it's very important that you're taking care of your best interests, and that you're taking care of your energy and allowing your own internal intuition to navigate your experience, because this is very, very important, especially when it comes to twin flame journey. You're going to have a lot of specific downloads, information that you're getting on, you know, how to attain union, what to heal, what to be working on. Knowing your twin flame is always feeling the same thing. I deal with a lot of people, and I've also gone through the separations, and they can be very painful on a spiritual and a soul level. Knowing that your twin flame is always feeling the same emotions, whether you're going through something in your life and they're feeling it suddenly, or getting a wave of that emotion, or, you know, you could be having a bad day and they're having a really bad day and don't know why, or you're very attuned to the energy. So there is this energetic connection that's way different than other connections, you know, and that's meant to kind of guide you guys together or keep you together. So there's a strong psychic link as well too, making this very different in the connection. You'll know if it's your twin flame if you come back together, because there will be certain destined forces that will bring you back together. So for the ones that don't come back together, do some soul searching on this connection. If this person is your twin flame, you'll be made aware of it on some level so that you can be working on yourself. I think that we have to clear a lot of filling our voids or healing with people, places, things, substances, and other things that kind of deter us from the healing. So twin flames are guided to like detox, purify your energy, and really to do the healing and to work through different triggers or things that may be coming up. You guys took on a lot of distortion and negative energies from your bloodline, from society, that you guys are having to clear to come into that union. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. And if there's some type of, you're not really talking a lot, that is the message. You'll say, oh, if your twin flame you'll feel is ignoring you or not talking to you a lot, you might be ignoring your own energy or your own soul in some type of way. You're being guided to do that work, to connect with yourself. When you're feeling really, really good, you'll notice they're around more as well too. So this is about how you're taking care of yourself spiritually, physically, mentally, and energetically. Right, we have wounds of unworthiness coming up for the Divine Feminine. You're a better person than me, and this could be solar plexus, confidence, self-esteem things. These things could have been triggered. Sometimes you carry a lot of negative energies within the body and you don't notice until you go through certain experiences in your life, and this is why certain experiences are triggered to happen. Your twin flame may trigger you like no one else energetically to release some of these things. So oftentimes it's an intense, fiery connection, and if not careful, it can consume you guys and everyone around you. And this is why it's important to stay balanced within your own energies, grounded within your own energies. You're being guided to really, we'll say, open up and work with your solar plexus to clear old issues around how you're connecting with people, relationships, and even inner child stuff. Right, disagreements may have happened. I wish you understood how I feel. There may have been some type of disagreement with you or your twin flame, or something that may happen. I always say this could be words said, arguing, not getting along. If you're in a separation, usually that's why something has come up for you to acknowledge, work on, and heal. You're meant to do that healing and come back together, and you'll know when you're ready, because you're not going to have those same negative emotions around it. If you're feeling the negative energy around the connection, make sure you're clearing your energy more. If you guys do need a twin flame reading, I do them on my website, sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. I always do your own reading, because it's going to be much different going into your specific situation and the healing that's coming up during this time. I do tons of energy healing sessions on there and activations. I'm always trying to get you guys to do more of the healings. This will help to clear the blocks and the issues that are coming up. If you're in separation, consider that a healing crisis, that you need to go back and really clear and heal your energy. Something has come up that may have triggered your energy and also your twin flames. I also do twin flame coaching, which is amazing for, we'll say, sessions and doing phone sessions to kind of go deeper within the healing. So if you guys need me, just book me on my website. Unappreciated, Divine Feminine needing to heal these same type of issues that are coming back to low self-esteem, low self-worth, and not feeling appreciated in the connection. These are issues that may be being mirrored back to you because you need to work on these things. Your twin flame is going to take you deep within the experience through the things that they show you and the things that they say. Right, we have next chapter energy, right? We're trying to move into this next chapter, and this is 2024 in a nutshell. We're clearing a lot of energy as we prepare to move into 2024. We're getting ready for the 12-12 portal. This is huge for soulmates, twin flames, coming into reunion energies and even union energies as we're anchoring into higher frequency energies. We also have Venus shifting into Scorpio, which is going to make things intense in love. You guys might have been shown some shadow aspects around love, whether it was fear, jealousy, possessiveness, things that are not love, which are attachment or rooted in attachment that you need to clear, cleanse, and heal during this time. But this is meant to be good for your love life. It's going to make that attraction so much more intense, especially those in union. You guys will be feeling it on a very deep level. So we have a lot of really good astrology for the twin flames as well too. Someone asked me how Mercury retrograde will affect twin flames. If you're in a separation, this is good because they might come back. Usually they come back around, right? And because it switches the flow of direction, especially if there's like a runner dynamic, it's gonna reverse that. Oftentimes too, they will come back around. If you're in one of those dynamics, giving yourself space, you're putting too much focus on your twin flame. If you're feeling like that dynamic runner or chaser, you need to really put that energy back into yourself. So there is some type of absence or separation that we're picking up on too. And this is like feeling like a piece of you is missing. And this is exactly why you need to do more energy work and healing to become more whole and complete on your own. Focusing on your own energy, health, and spiritual well-being is going to make you feel a lot better. All right, so we have that dynamic about the runner and chaser may have come up, things may have gotten hard, like people could get triggered, and at different times either one can do that. Like, it could be very common where you guys like get very, you know, intense in the connection and even need a break as well too. I always talk about true twin flames sometimes do that for the separations and needing them, starting to see exactly why you guys may need them to heal different things by how it goes. If there's a separation, it is needed for you to heal as well as this other person to heal certain things that you guys are carrying energetically too. So just depends on the situation. We have that too. All right, so you might be at a crossroads. This is like things opening up, but it's also following your intuition for the path, because look, your life path is going to look very different from other people's, and it's not going to make sense to everyone. Like the path that your spirit guides are taking you on specifically for you. You're here to master and balance certain soul and life lessons, so it's important that you're following and strengthening your intuition. If you're feeling lost in these energies of it, someone said they feel so lost the other day, you're not connecting to your intuition. When you connect to your intuition, you're going to get a lot of clarity. Sometimes we're needing to make space for that psychic intuition, whether we're needing to meditate, reflect, spend time alone so we get more intuition or intuitive hits coming through, little psychic insights, hunches, or even downloads. Make time for the spiritual. I was asking my spirit guides how often we should be doing energy work or chakra clearing work, specifically weekly. I was told, right? And I see the ones, don't wait till you're sick and have all these problems hitting you, right? Keep your energy clear. It's going to open up things like your flow of finances, how things are going in reality, your energy, how you're feeling is a huge one too. So make sure you're keeping your energy more clear, because even doesn't matter your twin flame situation, it triggers a lot. Separation, union, it's still triggering a lot of deep things to work through. So make sure you're keeping your energy clear. This is good news that you're seeing through the 3D with it too, and that you're able to tap into your intuition. People can't trick you anymore, because we do have that kind of energy on the planet during this time. So when you really tune into your own psychic awareness, you're going to just know what is for you, what isn't for you. Listen to your intuition. It's guiding you on this path. You may feel things are out of your control right now. That's okay. This is surrendering to the ego. Divine Feminine has some ego issues coming up that you need to work on. We also have sacral, so that's crown, and we have sacral. Make sure that you're planting seeds for whatever it is that you desire. We talked about Sagittarius season giving us a chance to manifest. I know that we have a Sagittarius new moon coming up, and it is on the 12-12 porthole. And this is huge, because this is actually, this new moon is all about what we're manifesting for the next year forward, putting out your manifestations, but also clearing things that are blocking you on our path. We can have blocks come up. It's like you're clearing energy, and there's more stuff to clear all of the time, whether in your outer reality, things that are blocking your twin flame union. If you haven't met your twin flame, things that are blocking you from meeting your twin flame. Okay, so we have, and we talked about this, releasing karmic partnerships. It could be friends, family, people around you, and things like that, and whatever you're putting your focus on. And when you're not putting your focus on yourself, you sometimes end up kind of getting drained. You don't have enough energy for everything, and there's a reason for this. You're needing to clear karmic people and connections off of your path, but some of these are rooted in the past too, of past experiences you haven't fully let go of too. And twin flames can see each other very clearly in the work that's being done, especially with the other and the blocks, and they're meant to help each other in the process too. So you're not the only one going through this. Your twin flame is always on their side going through this. We have the masculine twin doing the same work for the divine feminine. Your masculine is doing a lot of deep healing too. They're always trying to get back to you. This is releasing lower ego aspects. So we do have the masculine going through this ego stuff too, but it's letting go of the old that you're no longer vibrationally aligned with, especially old versions of yourself. Sometimes when we're holding on to friends and situations from our past, it keeps us anchored into lower versions of self. This is where astrology comes in really handy, because we can kind of see connections, and some might be good for us, maybe some not so good for us too. Twin flames always have complementary astrology. You guys literally planned out your earth journey together. Your DNA is very similar because you planned out that as your soul blueprint. You share a soul blueprint, but you do have separate DNA, but it's very similar. And of course, your astrology goes together too. You would have spent a lot of time together planning out the earth experience. And there are certain things that are pre-planned out as to how certain things will go. We're integrating a lot of high frequency energies right now. This is bringing all of the healing work to the surface. You've done this many times before. Oftentimes twin flames are ascended masters that have done this journey, and even the journey into twin flame union before too. So we have a lot of those themes coming up in these higher energies. Getting creative right now, tapping into source, tapping into the universe, allowing source to guide you right now, needing to surrender control of what your ego wants to step into your soul path, your soul mission, and even your soul gifts right now. The 1212 porthole is huge for doing healing, activation, and manifesting work. It's going to bring us that Sagittarius new moon with the 1212 porthole, which really takes us into those solstice energies too. Opening up your heart, needing loving boundaries. You're working on your boundaries too. Oftentimes your twin flame is teaching you boundaries, but you're needing to open your heart chakra. This is healing and releasing old hurts and wounds, but it's also to open up your heart to this twin flame journey as well too. And the number one reason that people go through the pulling back and coming together with twin flames is because it triggers a lot energetically, and it triggers all of the old stuff, like old heartbreak, grief, loss, past life stuff. Make sure you're opening your heart and raising your vibrational frequency. You're needing to raise up your energy. You're needing to clear your energy, especially if you've had a lot of heavy emotions that your twin flame may trigger, depending on the narrative that you guys chose to experience together, because you've chose these circumstances for a reason to get you to union on some level. Make sure you're doing things that raise your vibrational frequency. You're meant to come into union with this person. It may look different from the typical 3D. Many of you guys already came here married from past lifetimes. Some people will marry, but sometimes twin flames don't. As you know that in your heart, you already are. And it just kind of depends. Some most certainly will, but the goal is spiritual union. It's balance between the feminine and masculine, and to merge together the divine feminine masculine aspects of one soul. This is what makes this partnership so much different. You share one consciousness with your twin flame. This is why you have that intense mirroring connection and even twin flame telepathy. So we have 5 of Cups, and this is like the guy with the spilled cups, right? And cups are always love. This is sadness, focusing on loss, having regrets, heartbreak, emotional baggage, feeling abandoned. And this is the energy for the divine feminine right now. So this could be if you're in a separation or even in union, focusing too much on the past. But this is a twin flame reading, so it could be something with your twin flame of what you guys have gone through or how things have gone. This can be common if you have more healing work to do to go into the separations. It's not up to your twin flame like you think. It's always up to the higher universal forces, the same ones that bring us together. And it just kind of depends. This is clearing that energy, that heart chakra work of clearing and letting go of past relationships, connections, breakups. Your 3D ego mind will try to make it about that, but this is a different type of spiritual connection pushing you to clear these things. So if they're being triggered within your system, needing to do that clearing and healing work to let these things go. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles reversed. This is lack of independence, being reckless, and this is like being lazy and not doing the work. This is my favorite because I see so many people, which is okay, but if you're not doing the work to change your life and to change your energy, because we're needing to change our energy to change what's going on within our reality in our life, you're going to be feeling it in these high frequency energies. And that's why so many people are. The 12-12 porthole energies, which are already starting to go into and feel, might be bringing up a lot of emotions for people too. This is needing to carry things through This could be with your manifesting or needing to continue forward with manifesting union as well too, needing to put in more work. So we have the Page of Swords, but it's reversed, and this is like lacking clear communication skills. This could be being negative. This could be defensive ego stuff, and so it's hard for us too. This is how you're communicating, opening up your throat chakra and trying to have better communication with your twin flame. Even if, God forbid, you're not having a lot of communication in the 3D, you are in the higher, and they're always around you with their higher self as yours is, and you're both communicating on a higher level too. Sometimes twin flame is guiding you to communicate better on a higher level. This is taking care with your words in the 3D. If there were things said, you know, you might be getting lessons around that too, of like taking more care with your words and how you're using them. Okay, so we have Two of Pentacles. You might feel disorganized, or you're doing too much at once, or overextending yourself. Are you moving too fast, not really getting a lot done, not seeing these results, going round in circles, karmic cycles, right? And things like that. Needing to slow down, take care of your energy. This is your money. Are you spending too much money? Are you know, trying to juggle a lot financially? Do you have a lot going on with that Pentacle sacral stuff going on too, energetically and even financially right now? This is taking better care of your energy to amplify your finances and bring more financial security and wealth into your life. You might feel like you've had a lot on your plate. So we have Nine of Wands, which is giving up. This is like, it's like having no fight left in you, but it's also needing to let down your guard to all of this. And so a lot of ego messages coming through for the Divine Feminine with the crown chakra, needing to surrender to this and make sure that you're not giving up on this situation. You're being called to step into this magician energy, which is, this is manifestation mode, having more resources, focusing on what you do want, psychic powers and creative abilities. And this is huge because twin flames have amazing psychic gifts, but we talked about clearing the blocks, where if you say you want something and you have no space for it in your life, it may not be manifesting, and needing to clear energies, needing to be more mindful of energies that you need to clear around this connection. This is a divine connection, so it attracts all sorts of things to it. Make sure you're clearing things that are not aligned with your twin flame journey or your twin flame union. And you might have to be doing this work repeatedly as you're going through your ascension at different phases. Different things are going to come up too. So this is also protecting your union. If you're in a separation, making it happen, manifesting the union by doing the inner work. Stop focusing on your twin flame so much and focus on your own inner healing. That will help to speed up the process. Staying positive. I tell people to script it. Have very positive self-talk, because how you're talking to yourself, you're talking to your twin flame. They're within you as they're without you. Making it happen. Manifesting it, but also clearing the manifesting blocks. So this is where clearing the blocks to union comes in huge. I have that for healing on my site. It's one of my favorite, to clear the blocks with union. Would recommend that for anyone feeling stuck. Stuck equals blocked. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull some cards for the Divine Masculine to see what is going on. This should be bringing up communication. You'll be having more communication with them. If you felt like things were at a standstill, things are moving fast now. You'll be talking to them more, you know, being moved towards union as we come towards the 12-12 for those that are doing the work. Those in union, they're coming together a lot closer. I see them getting along better, shifting the things that are coming up, helping to heal their partners on a big level. These are themes coming up right now. Everyone has specific things that they're working through. You'll find that you have the strengths where your twin flame might not be very good in those areas, and vice versa. This is what brings balance to things. Okay, so we're going to do the Divine Masculine. So let's do a quick reading, and I just wanted to get on here quick anyways. Let's do, and then I'm going to be doing healing activations and stuff. I know I have stuff up for today. So I'll be doing that after. If you guys need me, just go ahead and book me on my site. But let's just go ahead and do some messages specifically for the Divine Masculine. What's going on for the Divine Masculine Collective messages directly from the divine masculine to the feminine. I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. That's the world that we live on, digital social media. They're probably watching you a little bit online, missing you, looking at your social media in different kind of ways, or if they have pictures of you, memories of you, they're definitely looking these things over. They'll be looking at your picture a lot or looking at your social media. And this is important too. I always tell people not to block each other online because the blocking can come out, right? Oh my God. And the blocking come out, keeping that connection open. So I see someone, they got real mad and blocked them everywhere. Well, that person has a hard time contacting you. Then you're blocking the connection. So I always do recommend trying not to block each other, even if you guys are needing that space or that separation or that healing space, but they're looking at you a ton and missing you. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. And so sometimes this doesn't happen all the time, but twin flames dream of each other often. These are very real encounters and messages. I was having one this morning. I usually don't, but I had an intense dream this morning, and I'm not going to go into it here, but I was having an intense dream, and and I've heard this too, because the astrals get a little convoluted, but you're definitely connecting on that higher level. Sometimes when you're dreaming with this person, it's because they're missing you, wanting to see you, or wanting to relay some type of message to you as well too. So pay attention if you're dreaming of this person. You'll be dreaming of them more with these high energies because you guys are trying to connect more on a soul and spiritual level. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. And this is important too, because usually they always kind of keep you around a little bit in this space. And this is important. Masculine needing to open up to the connections and to integrate more of the feelings. Sometimes masculine is a hard time because it makes you feel very, very intense. Needing to clear your solar plexus and to tap into your feelings. I'm coming to you with an offer. Will you say yes when I offer my hand, or will you take it? And this is important too. Masculine, if they're not talking a ton, they may be thinking about things, thinking about how to proceed or what comes next or how to heal this connection, how to fix this connection on some level. And that's because usually the separation makes you very aware of the connection, of how by the feelings around it too. So we have a fresh start energy. If you're in a separation, coming back new to a new connection, and this is with the same twin flame connection, but it's also releasing the past and needing to start over and to let go of the past. This will help you to heal things from the past too. So we have a lot of healing coming up for the masculine too. This is a sacred journey. This is a journey back home to yourself, back to source, and you'll find they're one and the same. You come back to source, you come home to twin flame union too. So this can indicate travel, but it can indicate an inner travel, astral travel, connecting on a different level, clearing a lot of outdated beliefs. And this is things too. It could be how you're both seeing things. You may be very different as the feminine and the masculine, or it could even be how you're perceiving things, your programming, and things that could be coming up too. This is representing clearing and healing of the ego, any ego clashes and misunderstandings. We have this destruction. This is the tower moment, and this is why it can be very unnerving, because it can bring tower moments. This is the way life is. We hit these lows, tower moments, healing spots in our journey, and this is important too. So masculine may be going through a unexpected tower moment from all of this. This is meant to wake you up more. This is meant to take you out of that 3D ego. It's meant to take you out of the darkness, but this is a message for the masculine. Your twin flame isn't quite ready for you. If you're in a separation, this is why your twin flame, the divine feminine, has more work to do around ego and things like that. So you might sense that or feel that. You're supposed to ascend together though. And this is so, so important. And this is staying connected also to your intuition, to your guidance. Stay connected to spirit. Spirit brought you together for a reason. If in separation, it's trying to bring you back together. Listen to your spirit guidance during this. So we have a strong chemistry. Masculine and feminine have never felt something so intense. I talk about the fire, right? I say can consume everyone around you. And it's not just the flames that are igniting, it's the people around them too, and things like that. And I think this is important too. And so there's a strong energy, but we also have, and this is for the masculine, you have a third party energy around you. It could be friends, family. I don't want to go too into it because we just did this for the feminine, right? But you have friends, family, past partners, and a third party energy that may have gotten in the way. So there may have been things that are coming up that are getting in the way. This could be conversations being had about old stuff. It could be people around you now, things that you need to clear, things that you need to heal and release and stuff like that. And this can present in many different ways. It's just basically things that get in the way of the connection. And we talked about that being more common than we think. And I feel that we're tested too to see if to make sure that we're on that spiritual pure level too, that twin flames must be on. So we have these energies coming around. We have responsibilities coming up for the masculine, their own stuff, their own burdens. This could be their own financial and emotional needs coming up, needing to take care of your own emotional needs right now. But this is the family card. And many of you may desire to have, because as a child, may desire to have children with your twin flame. This might be something that you or your twin flame really, really wanted in this lifetime. I always talk about what else is the point, right? That's all you leave on earth. And it could be, look, this could be some type of, and because we have the soul contract thing that, the universe may have laid out certain soul contracts, and this is like lessons that are meant to be learned. And it's representing also, because we have this third party energy of the past. So it's past and future soul contracts that are coming up. You probably, if you're a twin flame, may be destined to have some type of child or some type of soul contract to learn with your twin flame. And this is important too. Releasing past soul contracts so that you can step into the future ones is very, very important. We have this reflective energy coming from the divine feminine. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. And so you might be feeling that they are awakening from you, masculine, that you're awakening them a ton. And I know that about my journey. As soon as my twin flame came into the picture, I started to get so much more downloads, information, stuff like that. And it opened me up a ton, but it also brought up a lot of stuff with that higher awareness. So you're awakening your divine feminine. You're going through also a rebirth from it. You might feel like that. Take care of yourself. Your energy is important to this connection because your feminine is going to bounce off of your energy. So also, make sure that you're taking care of your energy, filling your own emotional cup right now and things like that. This is confirmation. This is your twin flame connection, but you're being guided to clear and heal emotional and core wounds that this has triggered in you, old stuff. Sometimes people get confused because it can bring up a lot of healing too. Being guided to work through that healing. You're going through some type of karmic purge from things your twin flame has brought up or shown you in this. Yes, it could be a mirror reflection, but it's past stuff for you. Clearing the karma is going to help make you feel a lot better. Doing things like the violet flame, Reiki energy clearing work to clear and release things that have come up. You're always connected to this person and you're always feeling this person. You have a very strong soul connection, but this can make things feel very intense too. So right now we have healing separation wounds to go with it and heal these separation wounds that have been triggered that you're feeling. But we also have this spiritual awakening, needing to clear and heal things a little bit more. All right, the divine feminine is that holy grail energy too, right? To talk about this, the sacral, the womb as well too, is like the holy grail, the night quest for the holy grail, right? The goddess. And so your divine feminine is an awakened feminine and connected to that goddess energy. And this might be a quest that you're on. You might be being tested and challenged through this connection too. All right, so we have a few cards here. This is the energy the masculine is in right now, the Four of Swords. But of course it's reversed, but it's the same because it's the healing card where this is triggering a lot of healing for you, but it's time to get back in the game. It's the end of a period of solitude. This is coming out of isolation. If you are in a separation, coming out of it now. A lot of people are going to come out of that separation and come back together for these higher energies for the 12-12, because this is an important part of your awakening. You're not meant to stay stuck in the separation. So this is an awakening card, strengthening your mind right now. I was doing a ton of writing about gifts of the mind, such as telepathy. So masculine, you might be very telepathic to your twin flame. You're going to tell what they're thinking, what they're feeling. You're going to be able to read their thoughts and their mind in some type of way. Right, we have the energy of the sun, but it's reversed. This is sadness, depression, and unable to focus on the positive. This could be letting the negative vibes from the twin flame situation take over. This is important that you're staying in the higher frequencies and to clear any negative energy that's either surfacing or outer energies as well too, outside energies. So make sure you're cleansing your energy too. For the masculine, we have the Hanged Man energy, but of course in reverse. And this is, going from one situation to another. Now this is coupled with the Devil in reverse. So this is literally distracting yourself, avoiding, ignoring feelings and negative patterns that have surfaced. You're needing to change your negative patterns. Your twin flame might be pointing out different negative patterns just as you are for them. Meant to be taking a look at these deeper patterns. You're releasing stuff from the past, from addictions and ways that you've been detaching. And it could just be disassociating, avoiding, numbing yourself, staying busy in your head a lot and things like that, needing to release these energies too. Okay, so we have the worst is over for you, right? And this is coupled with the Ace of Swords. So we also have the Ace of Swords, a breakthrough, new plans, new beginnings, getting mental clarity. And this is also opening up clear communication. This is a legal card, but it's a karmic balancing. It's like good stuff happening. Yeah. Things flowing if you felt karmically stuck or confined, or you had stuff going on in the background. Yes, it could represent legal and courts, but also this is sometimes the spiritual of karma. This is a new plan and coming together anew. So if you and your twin flame, you came together and had all these ideas that they didn't work out, you guys might be talking a ton and getting new clear plans and ideas to move forward with this connection. If your twin flame hasn't been talking to you, or they've been ignoring you, or you have them, expect to feel guided to talk to them, or they're going to be guided to talk to you a lot. This is like opening the throat chakra and expressing yourself. And then we have, of course, the last card is Ten of Swords, but this is a reverse energy. So this is the worst is over of the healing. You may have felt like you went through a betrayal. This could be from your twin flame. This could be from the past, because we have this energy of all of these wounds. And sometimes your twin flame, you already had all of these swords there, right? And you already went through all of this stuff, and your twin flame kind of triggers it too. It could be if you weren't letting them in, they were triggering past pain and things like that you've already been through. And it's like you already had all of these swords in your energy, and they just, stuck into these old wounds, which can be very painful. So you've already been through a lot of betrayal, especially romantic stuff that's come up. This could be heartbreak, breakup energy, things from the past that your twin flame might have triggered, either knowingly or I say unknowingly too, but this is healing from it. And this is opening up to the spiritual. This is like out of body astral card as well too. This is like you heal these wounds and you activate more of your gifts as you go into these higher frequencies, ability to astral travel, remote view. We talk about manifestation, healing, these amazing 5D gifts that come out of this healing journey. So when we go deep within the healing journey, this is how we also activate more knowledge, wisdom, and of course our soul gifts and things like that. So we have healing these wounds is meant to take you higher within the spiritual. And so it just kind of depends also for the masculine what kind of narratives are playing out too. We have kind of taking care of your energy for the masculine and healing old wounds, especially around relationship wounds that may be blocking you from connecting deeply on your own twin flame journey or with your twin flame too, letting go of these energies. So this is also a lot of, we'll say, crown, ego, and then heart chakra stuff coming up for the Divine Masculine. I'm going to go on that note anyways, but have a beautiful day. I am around if you guys do need me for healings, psychic readings, or classes like Reiki and Sikhem. Just go ahead and book me on my website.